Miller spoke with the victim. He's live on the Upper West Side. Miles?
Mr. Plan doesn't have any harsh words for the person who stole his wheelchair. He just wants that person to think about the impact it has on a person who's disabled.
I need a wheelchair. I cannot get around.
96-year-old Eric Plan is stuck at home. He went to the dermatologist on Tuesday on West End Avenue, but the steps prevented his electric wheelchair from making it inside.
So I left the wheelchair outside. After 2 hours, when I was through with the doctor, the wheelchair was gone.
Stolen by this woman, seen smirking as she rolls down the street in his red wheelchair.
That somebody came, sat in the wheelchair, turned it on and drove away.
He wants the person responsible to think about the impact a theft like this does to someone in his position.
The thing that upset me mostly is the wheelchair indicates that there is a handicapped person. And a person stealing something like that may cause a lot of problems to a handicapped person. Tried my niece with me, and she could help me get a taxi and go home. But if somebody is alone, just so, it would be very difficult. And if it is somebody with limited funds, it would be even worse.
His niece Nina is visiting from Croatia.
It struck me as a visitor from Europe that I always felt New York was very safe, and now I witnessed myself this kind of an act, which was really disappointing.
Plan escaped Hitler in Yugoslavia, then fled to Italy, and later lived in Israel before making New York his home. His calm demeanor and optimism is infectious.
I'm very optimistic that I'm going to get back my wheelchair.
And in a moment of levity today, he tells us that he's not too worried about all of this because he's already thought about writing it off on his taxes for next year, so that if he gets a new one, it'll balance out. A lot of humor, really good guy. So good to spend the day talking with him despite what happened. We're live on the Upper West Side. I'm Miles Miller, News 4 New York.
Oh.